Well, I keep forgetting what I've said and what you're probably asking. It's been kind of hard working with this camera and opening doors at the same time and not knowing what you see because I had the camera on a tripod. But anyhow, this is about 20 minutes after I started the first semblance of a fire. And if you have the blower in the position I have it in now, and I'll show you the switch in a moment, this is the time where it comes on automatically when it's hot enough without cooling down the starting flames. Let's see. Okay, you may be able to hear, that's the high-speed blower, and the middle position is, where is it? Let's see, this is correct. Okay, couldn't feel it. Anyhow, the low position is when the switches are pointing to make a V to the outside, and I think the upper switch goes this way for the high-speed blower, but you can experiment with that. I don't have to show it to you, but I will show you where it's located. And know that the air does not go into the firebox, it just blows across it. Let's see if I can, oops. I don't know if this shows it or not. Where is it? Oh, no, I don't think you can see it. Unfortunately, it's anyhow. You can see the chimney. It's behind and on the door side, down at the bottom. There's a switch, and you'll discover that. Okay, so now let's go into the kitchen, and I'll show you the new slides. The new slides for pots and pans and so forth. This is next to the stove. Let's see if I can set this up on a tripod. Maybe I can do this. Here's this special tray, and it's not as successful as I had hoped. The pot lids that I bought came with the set, and they have a fairly deep handle, which means you can only set them up a certain way. I could set up more stuff at the back. And the other tray I got with it is this wide one, 21 inches. And let's see if I can get through here. Yeah. And you can see even here I had to put stuff inside certain pots. This is one of the new ones, and it has a double lid. So I have 4 slides here, and the biggest lids here I couldn't fit underneath. They wouldn't go, they get stuck on end, so that didn't work. And then I'll show you the other one, which is essentially the same, except it doesn't have the fancy lid closer. It has now 4. And yeah, I had to mix stuff here. And let me see what you're seeing. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I may end up getting rid of stuff that looks relatively nice, because this is not cladded and it is high in the middle, so it can develop hot spots, and I have enough other pans, and some of them are mixed. Let's put some of them mixed backwards. If you have a choice, if choice, I'm laughing because of my whole thing about choice. If choice exists, then I would recommend you trying it out for a while this way. It took me a bit of time to figure out the best way to stack them. For example, these little, what are they? They're not Desperware. I forgot who makes them. They're made in Holland. Are stacked this way, and then there are some things that I've never even used, like this omelet and poached egg cooker. I've never even used it. And then I have the heavy, one of the heavy cast iron pans in here. The other two are hanging under the and then I have these screens. This one's a better one. It has a kind of a mesh to keep odors out in the middle, and this is a cheapy old one. So that's that about the cabinet stuff. Goodbye.